welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be making Greek Chicken Souvlaki, or chicken kebabs. But before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Alright, let's get started. So if you love fresh flavors, bright colors, chicken, veggies, kebabs, this is going to be the perfect recipe for you guys. We're just going to grill these outside on the grill. It doesn't take much time at all. The longest part is just going to be letting all those flavors sit and marinate. So this is such a super easy recipe. All you're going to have is your chicken, you're going to cube it up some, you're going to have some veggies, grill it all on the grill, and you're just going to keep it on that skewer. Now you can eat it right off the skewer, you can eat it with some rice, you can take it off and put it in a gyro and make a sandwich or something like that. It's really endless, all the different options that you can make. Now, my fiance is not Greek, so it's my job to teach him all these different Greek recipes and marinades and all these different flavors so he can really get used to it because that's what he's going to be eating. And he eats chicken all the time and he gets just so sick of having his plain chicken, so this is just going to be a nice way to oomph up your chicken and incorporate your veggies right in there because you're always going to want to incorporate veggies into every single meal if you can. So this takes no time to prep and literally like no time to cook. It's gonna take like 15 minutes out on the grill, especially because we cut them in such little pieces. So all you're gonna need for this recipe is, of course, like a pack of chicken. So you want like 5 to 6 like chicken breasts. You can always add more, add less, just whatever, however much of this you guys wanna make. Then we're gonna have a bunch of veggies for our skewers. Now this, you can totally do whatever you want. You can use yellow onions, red onions, you can use peppers, you can use zucchini, you can whatever you want, mushrooms. Here today I'm going to be using some red onions, some cherry tomatoes, some red, orange, and yellow bell peppers, and that's about it. And then we're going to use some olive oil and lemon juice, some garlic. This is a lot of garlic, I know, but I doubled the recipe, plus I like to use a little extra anyway. And we're going to use some red wine vinegar, oregano, and thyme, and that's going to be our marinade. So basically all we're going to be doing here is creating our marinade, putting some in with our veggies, putting some in with our chicken in our little Ziploc bag, and letting that just sit in the fridge for definitely a few hours. It's going to be best. I mean, I'm going to do this overnight just to get a lot of that flavor, and then I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow to cook them up. But without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off any jewelry that you have because you don't want that getting all chickeny, and then we're going to put our hair up. So let me just grab a hair tie, put this hair up out of the way, make sure your hands are clean, and have my 2 Ziploc baggies here. So just to kind of get this stuff out of the way, I'm going to take our veggies and we're just going to add them to one of the Ziploc baggies. Look at all those colors. Love this. So good. Okay, I'm going to take all of our veggies and all of our chicken and put the chicken in another baggie. So I already prepped our chicken. All I didn't even fillet them this time or cut them in half. I just cut out all the pieces of fat or the blood or whatever it was, and then I just took kitchen shears, just these scissors right here, and I just cut up a bunch of chunks. Super easy, quick, takes no time at all. You're going to want about, I don't know, 1.5 inch chunks. You're definitely going to want them to be a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to add this to our baggie. Now it's just, in my opinion, easier using a Ziploc bag. It's less cleanup. You're just going to throw this away right after, and you're not going to have to worry about anything leaking or spilling or something happening to it in the fridge or anything like that. Alright, so we have our chicken and we have our veggies. Now, I doubled the recipe because I'm using a good amount of veggies. Like I have like this whole bag. You can use more, you can use less, you can use more of a variety like I said before. It's just going to be easier for me to make sure that I have enough for both, because you're going to want a couple tablespoons for your veggies at least, but I have like a good amount, so I just want to make sure that I have enough. So I probably should have put the olive oil on the bigger one, but I'm just going to add all of these different ingredients just into this measuring cup just to make it easier on myself. Plus it's gonna have a little spout. It's gonna be super easy for me to just mix that in, pour that into our baggies. So now I'm just gonna take our garlic. So good. Gonna take our red wine vinegar. Our thyme. And I mean, is it a Greek recipe without some oregano? I'm gonna have to go buy some more oregano. I'm just gonna dump all of this in there. Oh yeah. Check that out. So good. So the only thing you're gonna wanna make sure of here is you mix this up really well. Get everything nice and blended and thicker, just because I wanna make sure that I'm getting an even amount of everything in each one of our Ziploc bags, and I don't want all of the garlic to be sitting at the bottom or something and not getting distributed. So most of this is gonna go to the chicken. So I'm just gonna pour this in. I'm gonna leave about this much. What is this, like a quarter cup for all my veggies. See, you don't have all the garlic or chunks of anything left at the bottom that's not getting well incorporated in these baggies. So all we're gonna do is close these on up, mix them around a bit, both of them. Oh, I'm getting so excited, you guys. It's gonna be so good. Oh yeah. Make sure everything is well coated. And if you guys feel better, you can always take these 2 bags and put them in a bowl or something in the fridge, just to make sure, you know, they don't leak, or there's not a hole or something like that. You just put these together right in the fridge. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna let these marinate overnight. And then I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna grill these up and try some. I'm so excited. Okay guys, so we're back. It is the next day. Now you're going to want to let these marinate, like I said, for at least a few hours. So 6 to 8 is good. I did it overnight, so it's gonna be that much more flavor. So I put them in the bowl like I told you, and perfectly clean. So that's just like an extra insurance policy in case these decide to leak on you, but it should be fine. So let me just grab hair tie. We're going to start threading our skewers. So I have here just normal skewers, and here the bamboo ones. So we're going to see how many we're going to get out of here. So there's no rhyme or reason to how you do this. All you're going to do is thread them through, and whatever excess marinade that you have, we're just going to dump. So let's see. And you guys should have something that looks like this. So I'm just going to keep continuing on over here, just alternating veggies and chicken. There's no rhyme or reason. And then I'm going to show you guys how many we have once we're done. Okay guys, so I'm just going to grab another plate, use the bamboo skewers, and then I'm going to meet you guys over by the grill. Okay guys, so we're back and we're by the grill. We have all of our skewers over here already done and threaded through. I have a couple skewers that just have chicken on them or don't have all the veggies, but like I said, you can do this however you would like. We're just going to start with our skewers. Now what we're gonna do here is just put them right on the grill. Now these aren't gonna take a crazy amount of time to cook, of course, because they're chicken that we've already sliced so small like this. And then all you're going to do is you're just going to cook these on the grill for about 12 to 15 minutes. It doesn't take long at all. And you're just going to want to flip them once you get the grill marks on the one side. So we're just going to keep on going over here. How good do these look, you guys? Woo. I'm doing this for you guys because it's freezing in New Jersey right now and I don't want to be outside grilling, but you guys have to try these Greek souvlaki. This recipe is so good, you guys will thank me later. At least it's warm by the grill, my gosh. So you guys are just going to want to remember to use either an olive oil or a pan spray. This one's for grilling, and just make sure you spray that before you preheat your grill. Now, it's probably still going to stick a little bit just because, I mean, that always happens to me, but that's perfectly okay. And once you start to see the grill marks, that's when you're going to want to flip them. So let's see if we have some grill marks here. Yep, we have some grill marks, so they're ready to get flipped. Alright guys, so everything is still cooking on here. We just flipped all of the different skewers. Oh, hold on, this little piece of chicken didn't get flipped. And we're just gonna let this cook for about another maybe 10 minutes or so. And you're just gonna wanna cook this just until you kind of feel around on the chicken and you feel that it's firm, but not hard. And it is still going to be cooking a little bit after, of course, you take it off the heat because the chicken is also really warm and hot, obviously. So just keep an eye out for that. Definitely keep an eye on your chicken. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run inside really quick and get a clean plate to put this chicken on. But I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're all done. Okay, so I've flipped these around a couple times. I'm going to start taking them off of the grill from the back because my grill is hotter in the back. So I don't want these to be getting overcooked. So you're literally just going to want to press your tongs or whatever it is that you have onto the chicken, and then that's how you're going to know how firm it is or not. Just way easier because you're not going to sit there squishing the chicken. Okay guys, so we're all done. Now we're just going to take these inside and get ready to try some. Okay guys, so we're all done. Now we have our little platter here, so good. So you can make this with whatever you'd like. Now obviously we have our protein here, we have our veggies, so I'm looking for a starch here. So what I have is I have our skewers, I have some pita bread, and I have some tzatziki sauce and some rice. So I kind of made a little bit of a platter, so that way you can have the chicken on its own if you want. You can make a mini little gyro or dip or whatever you want to do here. There's this Greek place that I love called Gyro in Freehold, New Jersey, and they kind of make a little platter for you. They don't have this on the kebab or the souvlaki. They have the chicken separate like gyro meat, but they have a little platter and I just love what they do. They have the little pieces of the pita, they have the veggies and lettuce on the side, they have their rice or french fries, whatever you choose, and they have a tzatziki sauce. So I figured I'd kind of recreate that here today with our souvlaki. So totally fine for you to eat it like this, or you can kind of make your own little like mini gyro with your pita bread and put some of your tzatziki sauce on it, have some rice. Super delicious. But without further ado, it's time to try some. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little sandwich here. So I'm just gonna take one of the pita breads. So if you guys haven't seen it already, if you want to make this whole meal, I do have YouTube videos on all of this right on my channel. This is the Greek lemon rice that I make. This is some tzatziki sauce, and this is pita bread. So I have pita bread up here. We have the whole wheat, and we have normal white flour pita bread, whatever you guys decide to choose. So this is what I'm gonna do, and this is exactly what I do when I go to this restaurant. I take my tzatziki sauce and I spread it all around on my pita, and then I'm just gonna take, let's say, these three, just for the purpose of this video and trying it. I'm gonna take a piece of chicken, a tomato, a motorcycle, a pepper, and an onion. Are we done? Okay. So we have here a piece of chicken with our tzatziki sauce and our pita bread. We have our bell pepper, our red onion, our tomato. Now I'm gonna try some. So good, you guys. I love this. I can eat this every night of the week and not even care. I love that we have our chicken in here. We have a little bit of a sauce, our Greek yogurt cucumber sauce. We have our pita bread. We have some rice. We have our veggies. It's all here. I can't wait for you guys to try this one at home. It's so good. You can this up however you guys want. Like I said, you can add whatever veggies that you want. You can add whatever sauce you want. Maybe you want to add hummus instead of tzatziki. Maybe you don't want to make a little sandwich. Maybe you want to make a gyro out of the meat and you just want to kind of take everything off the skewer and make a nice big gyro. Whatever it is that you guys want, it's so good. But that's all I have for this video today, you guys. I hope you liked it and I hope you learned something new. If you did like it, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. If you want to get my exclusive nutrition tips, healthy food recommendations, and delicious recipes right to your inbox, then make sure to head over to my description box, click the link, and join the fam. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.